almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Bulldogs will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Tigers offense will get the first swing today. Last time they met, Auburn came out with a surprising W, Kirk. But you know the pride, the intensity of this Georgia coaching staff. They have not let their players forget about that.
Yeah, the Bulldogs tend to go to another level in these rivalry games, whether it's Georgia Tech, Florida down in Jacksonville, Auburn. And today, you got to think they're going to be coming in with a chip on their shoulder.
Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick throw, the catch is made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Looking for some space. It's Wiley. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. He's running out of time here. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. We've got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. But let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was through the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. For the Bulldogs versus the Tigers is just classic. It's the Old South teamless rivalry and the second most played in all of Division I football.
Yeah, a lot of emotions on the field today. These two teams hate each other. And yeah, the Tigers and Bulldogs have had each of their own ups and downs over the years, but when they square up, weird things seem to happen every single time. The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. You've got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Close to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And they'll use the ground game here. First down, looking for more now. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The Dogs moving quickly down the field here. Tight end goes in motion. And they hand it off to the back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Second down play coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Extending the play now. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Auburn in the lead as you break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Looking for some space. It's Clark. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. That's caught. It's White. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. 1st and 10 play coming up. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And here comes a deep shot. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
13, Georgia 3.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Bain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hardy. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. He's wide open, look out. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It will be 1st and goal right there. defense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
PAT is good, so the deficit now just 3, 13-10. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Caught over the middle. It's Riley. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. 1st down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Breaks an open space. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action here on 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw testing the middle. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense.
Breaks into the clear. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
This is not how you draw it up as an offense coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets rid of it on the move. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Looking to pass here on second down. Tight end makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the quarterback will just clock the football. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a receiver. Looking right. This one caught. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, the Deep South shuts down when the Tigers and Dogs get together, and that's the case again here today. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Auburn and Georgia plays out.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's White. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quick completion to the tight end. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. And the Bulldogs pick up enough to get a 1st down there. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. He's looking to scramble. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pass rush closing in. With the catch, it's Clark. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. On the run, it's Riley. Looks like Auburn will have the 1st down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
He's got it with room to run. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46. Offense putting together a solid drive. 1st down at the 46. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Using his legs here. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but... for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So on 4th down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And completion makes it 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Wide open downfield. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Crosses the touchdown. Dogs. They couldn't stop him there.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? They bring the punter onto the field now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Here's the second down play. Press coverage now from the secondary. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He'll throw it now. The catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Caught by the receiver. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And first down for the offense.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That pass is hauled in over the middle. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that completion. Grinding away with a running game. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base. I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. They try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got every...
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Auburn. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46. Dogs looking to run some tempo here.
Well, they just spread this defense out, tried to find a one-on-one matchup to their advantage, and make a big-time throw for a nice completion.
It's caught in the crossing pattern. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Backed up here, second and long from the 15. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. There was no catching him that time.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this. But for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100. And when you're behind, you just want it to end.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wide out. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big...
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. And looking to throw now on first down. A quick throw to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. He's at the 50. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
It's a short completion to the big tight end.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And now they'll just clock it to freeze the time. Important 3rd down play coming up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab down the middle. It's Hardy. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The offense electing to just spike the ball here. Second down after that previous play.
No gain on the play. Let's go. Second down.
He's looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. So it sets up a second and goal from the 4.
It's now second.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The Hansine able to corral that one, and that should just about do it. The offense can kneel down and wrap up the victory. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. Trying to create here on the move. That's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play.
And it's hauled in way downfield. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.